So one of the tools in the system we use is the Racecar for our MS clients. So there's some very special considerations that we have with them and specialized movements and ways we train them to help them with all the complications and special considerations they have with that condition. So what we've experienced both from just observing and also listening to our clients, what we see is if with too much exercise or certain types of exercise, muscles get very sore and stiff, and even if they aren't that active, the muscles and stiff or sore all the time. So our job with the system and equipment and the movements is to help them regain their movement, balance, coordination, and also work on their flexibility at the same time working on their strength and conditioning. So how we do that is with a very particular set of movements in a very particular way we have them move. So the Racecar is a wooden platform with that donut in there for foot support, as well as caster wheels on the bottom. So if we can, and a client can get on all fours on the ground comfortably, we start working here. What's very nice about this position is it really highlights the hips. And this is very important for everybody, but especially those with MS. With this position, they're able to really isolate and highlight the hips. So this is important because typically what we will see is the quads and hamstrings are very tight and or overused. When that is present, it's very hard to get the hips active. So with the nature of the movements and the design of the equipment, we're able to activate the muscles, tendons, and fascia. So it's very important to teach those to work all in synergy because we not only create strength, but we also create the tissue to be very elastic. So that's flexibility and strength all in one movement. So where we like to progress our clients next is the fully supported Racecar drills. So although the hands and upper body are slightly supported on any solid object, that could be a chair or a countertop, they're still doing a lot of work with that active leg supporting. So with the free leg on the Racecar, they can slide that into any direction, and that active leg has to learn to stabilize and balance. What's beneficial about using the support system is they can get all the way down to full range to that 90 degrees where the hips, feet, and ankles are extremely challenged and very active. With most clients, and especially those with MS, sometimes range of motion and balance isn't there. So this allows them to use that support, which helps just enough to keep them stable and safe, but they're still challenging all the tissues and muscles we need them to. So the next progression we'd like to take them to are pole-supported Racecar drills. So you can use anything of that fashion, broom handles or PVC pipe, just whatever you have available. So these are very similar to the fully supported drills, but as you can see, there's just a little bit of play there. So holding on to those poles give them enough balance, once again, to stay safe and hit those full ranges of motion like the supported drills. But as you can see, with those poles kind of moving around, it's another element of balance and proprioception.